which all by itself is a disgusting notion. But, they voted this in, and I'm saying they because it certainly had nothing to do with the American people, since not a representative on either side of the aisle paid any attention to the people. All they voted for was their party and not the will of the people. But it's guys like Hank Johnson that dictated that from now on moving forward, you're going to pay to have the government-sponsored health care. You're going to pay it. This guy is going to be one of the guys that oversees how your money is spent. This guy, Hank Johnson. Guam's going to flip over Hank Johnson. It astounds me what we are living through these days. It astounds me. Oh, my goodness. But what are we going to do? I mean, this guy, not this guy only, but guys like this guy are the exact reason that, at least on my little front and reaching the people that I'm reaching here with all the news, this is why I'm not going to let go of healthcare. Because I cannot, for the life of me, fathom that a guy could be this stupid and be a leader in our government. A leader leading our government down the path that we're on. This is the guy. This is one of the Pied Pipers. There's 430 Pied Pipers out there that got a vote. This is one of them. You didn't get a vote. Are you smarter than this? Let me just put that question out there to every one of you that's listening right now. We're going to pick an island. Let's say Hawaii. Let's say Oahu, because that's a nice island. Okay? If we took everybody in your state, every single person in whatever state it is that you live in, and we flew them all to the left side of Oahu, will it flip over? Will it flip over? If you think it will, then enjoy your health care package, stupid, because you're getting what you're getting. I'm going to assume most of you know that a landmass that is not floating around in the ocean, but is actually a stationary stationary land mass, is a land mass that goes all the way down to the to the crust of the earth, and that it's not going to flip over. Oh. Hank Johnson, one of your representatives that is giving you health care, that is bailing out companies, that refuses to let businesses that suck fail, and that finds somebody saying you lie to be a racist comment that should be, thrown out of office. That's Hank Johnson for you, folks. One of the fine Democrats, one of the fine representatives. See, I don't want to even go there. I'm going to take that back. Please ignore that I said one of the fine Democrats, because I don't want to label him as a Democrat. I just want to label him as a dumbbell, because that's what Hank Johnson is, a dumbbell. And he's leading our country. And if this one guy can say this publicly, do you think he's the only one? Do you think he's the only one that doesn't have intelligence on basic principles of, physics, life, science, whatever? I'm going to assume no. I'm going to assume that all of them lack at least basic common sense. Otherwise, they would realize that in a time when there's 22% unemployment, you don't raise the cost of living on the people that don't have jobs. You don't make it even harder to live. But then again, I don't think any of them care, because I think it's probably all bigger agenda. Big bank, baby. And yeah, that's the conspiracy theorist in me believing that it's all about the big banks. So those of you in Georgia, thank you. Anybody that voted for Hank Johnson, thank you. I just got to thank all of you for giving us such a fine public servant as Hank Johnson to lead our country to the promised land. Thank you very much. And with that said, that is going to do it for this week's All the News. Hope you guys enjoyed it this week. I'll be back next week with more. We'll see what goes on during the week. I'm sure there'll be something else to talk about. Don't forget to hit up the website, www.allthenews.com. Hit it up. Send me an email, chris@allthenews.com. And, give me a phone call if you want to do that instead. 206-337-4072. Let me know what you think of the show. And, Yeah, and that's going to do it. So until next week, this is Chris Aiken. It has been all the news, and it is time to go. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.